actually, when she invited me to go to the embassy after the work of restoration on the Holy Edicule in Jerusalem, when the Polish Academy of Science wanted to include in a chapter of the book they edited this year our project. So that was the initiation of our cooperation. Within this, we organized this workshop, which aims to be an operational workshop. That means we hope that it will fertilize the ground for MOUs, for exchanges, and for further cooperation. We know, of course, that the National Technical University of Athens has already undertaken such an initiative with Polish universities some weeks ago. That means they are ready for going a step ahead, and that's great for us. We hope, of course, that this framework of exchanges will be a framework where not only institutions, but people will participate, because they materialize this type of exchanges. And I'm very glad that we are having here some of our students. This means that we have a future, and we are very glad for this. However, the time is pressing. The president of the Technical Chamber of Greece, Mr. Giorgos Stasinos, is being expected. So I will ask Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Poland in Greece, Mrs. Anna Barbarzak, to start with her address.
Good afternoon, Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, Szanowni Państwo. I will be very brief on my remarks since the meeting is for you. So I wanted to say my wholehearted thanks to Madam President for organizing this event together with the embassy. It is true that we have asked Madam President to look into this initiative, and I hope it will be not only a one-time event, but it will establish a more regular contacts between the members of our chambers of engineers and also the polytechnical and technological schools from Poland and from Greece. The reason for our meeting is very important. I think both our institutions in Poland and in Greece have a lot to offer. I know that we already have some cooperation between our schools, but I really do believe, and I'm convinced, that there is more to come and there is a great potential to be explored. There are many polytechnical schools in Poland. We are quite well represented today by very recognized polytechnical universities from Poland, from different parts of Poland, with various specializations. I may only say that we are the students, the graduates from the polytechnical schools are very successful in their future, in their work. They associate themselves as graduates from the schools, and of course, it is important that we also have a representative from the vice president from the Polish Federation of Engineers. I thank you very much for your presence. I know there is going to be a deliverable after the meeting, so I really am looking forward to that. So once again, I appreciate very much your presence here. We take it as a reflection of your interest to explore possibilities of establishing cooperation between our technical universities and the Greek technical universities. That I am very much impressed with the work that you do on a daily basis, and I thank you very much for your presence. And I think I will not prolong my remarks because we have presentations about your institutions, about fields of specializations, about opportunities to establish or intensify cooperation, and I very much look forward to it. I just wanted to finish to say that if there is anything that the embassy can do to help, to support, to assist, please feel free to contact us at any time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I have the honor to invite the chairman of the Technical Chamber of Greece, Mr. Γιώργος Στασινός, to address. Να χαιρετήσεις το... Παρακαλώ. Δεν γίνεται.
Επειδή δεν είναι πολύ... Να πω το εξής. Ξεκινάμε μια συνεργασία, οπότε θα έλεγα ότι καλό είναι να μπούμε έτσι σε μια ροή δουλειάς πραγματικής και πραγματικής συνεργασίας. Ξέρει και η πρόεδρος της αντιπροσωπείας ότι δεν μου αρέσουν οι συναντήσεις και οι συνεργασίες που είναι στα λόγια, παρά μόνο αυτές που οδηγούν έστω και στην ελάχιστη πραγματική συνεργασία. Άρα θα έλεγα ας βάλουμε μπρος την ελάχιστη συνεργασία που μπορούμε να έχουμε και από εκεί και πέρα μπορούμε βήμα-βήμα να προχωρήσουμε έτσι και πιο δυναμικά. Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great contribution this of the President of the Technical Chamber of Greece, Mr. Γιώργος Στασινός, because he is always supporting not only the MOUs to which we are looking forward, but the actual exchanges, discussions, cooperations, which are becoming fruitful because this is the policy of the Technical Chamber of Greece, and in this case of all of us present here. Thank you very much. I have the honor to invite the Deputy Rector of the National Technical University of Athens, Professor Marinos Kavouras, to address the workshop.
For the invitation. I represent here the National Technical University of Athens. It is very important in our days that we cooperate at the university level, at the research level, but also at the professional level. So all these years we try to establish strategic alliances with the professional people in Greece, and we talk to each other, and we managed to achieve certain things, but also to prevent some other things. Sometimes we're successful, sometimes we're not. But the National Technical University of Athens, especially the last years, is trying very hard to establish also strategic alliances with European universities, but also universities from around the world. This is done sometimes in the form of simple MOUs for research, but also at the academic level, we try to establish dual degrees. At the undergraduate, we don't call it undergraduate anymore because it's an integrated master's program, but also at the master's and at the PhD level. And I personally have a great respect for all the fantastic colleagues from Poland, both at the academic level, but also at the professional level. I personally have very good experience. My supervisor was Polish, Adam Sanowski, and he showed me the way. So I'm very happy I'm here, and I'm looking forward to the results of this workshop. Thank you.
If I may ask Madam President, Professor Antonio Moropulo, representing the General Assembly of the Technical Chamber of Greece, as well as the National Technical University of Athens, for your kind remarks and the prospect way forward to develop our cooperation between the respective chambers of engineers. Thank you very much.
initiating this workshop, I would like to tell you that we are coming here after a lot of experiences of cooperation among Greek and Polish institutions through our work on a European level. Me as a member of the European Construction Technology Platform and president of the Hellenic Construction Technology Platform, which is targeting sustainable construction and protection of cultural heritage. I had the honor to work towards these directions with my Polish colleagues from the Federation of Construction Industries in Europe. I am glad to welcome here today the Vice President, Mr. Dachtilidis. We were among the pioneers of developing the European Construction Technology Platform. So when we were wondering here at the Technical Chamber of Greece, which should be the major sectors of common interest in order to apply our cooperation, I was thinking of these experiences, and I included, of course, within the sectors, these sectors. But I was very happy to organizing this workshop with Her Excellency and Mrs. Lovik to go down to the representatives of the Polish technical universities which are here, and understanding that the major sectors and interests are expanding to various sectors. That means the synergies of our cooperation are including thematic issues like energy, environment, mining, chemical, mechanical, engineering, sustainable construction, of course, and protection of cultural heritage, civil engineering, architecture, applied maths and physics, project management, and financial engineering. And this is the whole spectrum of the disciplines of engineering that are present here, and which, of course, in the interdisciplinarity that science and engineering are developing today, are merging with a broader spectrum of disciplines on the level of universities. That means we are a core of engineers, which might act as a catalyst for further developments. And we have elaborated a cooperation agreement between the Technical Chamber of Greece and the Polish Federation of Engineering Associations. I will follow our colleague who will take the floor afterwards to see what he's pinpointing on this level. However, we are sure that the operational interests and functions of both chambers will be empowered by this synergy, and will act toward broader synergies on European and world level. So with these words, I would like to welcome Kamil Wojcik, the Vice President of the Polish Federation of Engineering Associations.
Good morning, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Mr. President, may I have my presentation? First of all, we thought about our cooperation as a combining two bodies that are doing all the same. You here in Greece are producing additional value for environment, for people. You are taking ideas from the education level and try to move it into the production state. So we are doing the same in Poland. We are right now in the middle of this process. We have inside our federation 39 associations. It's 110,000 members. So as you can see, we are similar, because as I heard before, you are also 100,000. You have also 100,000 members. So more. We are the same. We have also our divisions outside Poland, abroad. So it is Great Britain, it is Canada, as it says on this presentation. We have division in Germany, Austria, France, and Lithuania, and we also take their ideas to Poland, and also export our ideas to these divisions. We also want to do the same with this organization. We also want to share our technology, our achievement, and get from you your achievement, your technology. So this agreement will push us further to be a better every day. And getting to the point, this is our board. I'm representing Polish Federation for 2 years. I'm vice president. This president, you've already spoke with Ewa Mańkiewicz-Cudny. These are six vice presidents, and we have 40. Right now we have 45 branches, because we associate 39. Right now it's 40 associations, but we have 45 branches. As STE, I don't know if there are any branches here, but in Poland we have branches in all big major cities. Next, we are member, as you are, in FIANI. We cooperate already with your delegates from Greece during the General Assembly and external meetings in FIANI. We also believe that we cooperate, because I wasn't introduced right now in WFEO, so World of Engineering Organization, which was settled in Paris. We are also producing additional value by making side events. These are scientific and technical events, congresses, conferences. Right now, in 3 months, we are organizing the biggest event of Polish engineering. It is Polish Symposium, Polish United. Right now, it will be the 25 edition, which will be held in Krakow, near the university, near the AGH, Akademia Górniczo-Hutnicza. I don't know how to translate it to English, but it is very, very large school, large technical school in Poland. Of course, we grade professional expertise. We make expertise. We give rights for professionals, for engineers. We settle opinions. We are involved in distribution, European engineering accreditation, and also we are involved in professional engineering card. As you know, that FIANI is working on those two fields. We are implementing it in Poland. And the next, we have also affiliate institutions. We have 3 institutions: publishing house, Sigma Note, which involves in distribution, production, and distribution. Our magazines, our technical magazines, is 89 titles. We own several large buildings. These are technical buildings. The most famous is from Warsaw House of Technikan, which was made with our own shares, and we have the company Not Informatyka, which holds all IT for our organization. And at the end, this is our place where we stay. It's the center of Warsaw. Of course, right now at this place, I want to invite you to this meeting. It's 15 until 17 June of this year. And I will also send the invitation by an email. Thank you very much, and also thank you for that you agree for signing this agreement, because it will make us further go into this technical state, technical values. Thank you very much.
Permit me to invite the Vice President of FIEC, the European Federation of Construction Industries, dear colleague Mr. Daktilidis, to address the workshop on behalf of FIEC.
I want to thank you first for the invitation of the Technical Chamber of Commerce of Greece. I'm president of the Greek Union of Contractors and vice president of the European Construction Federation, FIEC. Europe is facing a big challenge for the construction industry that has to do a lot with the education and the technical universities in Greece and in Poland. Already it's issued a manifesto for the period of the next European elections, 2019-2024, which was issued by FIEC and is going to be sent to all the candidates for the European Parliament all over Europe. Mrs. Moropoulou is going to have it in her email, so she will be able to deliver it to the colleagues of Poland. The challenges that the construction industry in Europe is facing for the next few years are the digitalization of the construction industry, the BIM, Building Information Modeling, the circular economy, and the energy efficiency. Therefore, there is a big project, blueprint project, which is going to describe the following years all the situation, the technical world in the construction and study industry all around Europe in order to implement the skills which are necessary and missed for the moment for the technical world for the construction industry. Here in Greece, we have one of these trans-European educational project for the skills, which we are going to work for the next 3-4 years. And second, you have a big Greek program for education also, for BIM, and for the procurement of public works. I'll be very glad to welcome again the Polish construction industry in the European Federation. Last years, I know that we missed the Polish constructors. We missed them because I remember last time they participated to the FIEC General Assembly was in Helsinki many years ago. And as I know that there is some discussions between the FIEX presidency and the Polish representatives. I'll be very glad to welcome them again in the European construction industry. I hope that this day will be the beginning for this initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President. It shows that we have a European dynamic through the synergy of Greece and Poland. And we are passing to the presentation of the educational exchange institutions and technical universities. In this session, we are inviting you to present your institutions. And as Her Excellency instructs me, Dr. Sofia Savitska, from the Deputy Director of National Agency for Academy and Exchange, and Mr. Michal Kaczmarek, Senior Specialist from the National Agency for Academic Exchange. They are here. They will participate in the event, but they are giving their floor to augment your time. So thank you very much, both of you. And I have the honor to invite Professor Nikolaos Lagaros, who is the Dean of the School of Civil Engineering of the National Technical University of Athens. Nikos, you are having the floor.
Your Excellency, Mrs. President, Mr. President, thank you very much for this invitation. I represent the School of Civil Engineering of the National Technical University of Athens, which is the oldest engineering school of Greece. Last year we celebrated 130 years of activity. Our school is composed by 4 departments. We have the Structural Engineering Department. We have the Hydraulics and Environmental Engineering Department, the Transportation Engineering Department, and the Geotechnical Engineering Department. In total, we have almost 50 faculty members and around 1,800 students. Our school has a long tradition of collaboration with Polish universities and institutes. Worth mentioning that we have a collaboration with the Polish Academy of Sciences, Krakow University of Technology, and others. Worth mentioning also the professors that we collaborate, Professor Tadeusz Budzinski, Professor Michael Kleber from the Polish Academy of Sciences, Professor Zenon Vazizin from the Krakow University of Technology, Professor Leonard Zemnianski from the Czerskov University of Technology. So we're more than open to examine possibilities to go forward and support this opportunity to collaborate with universities and other institutes in Poland. Thank you very much.
I thank you very much for your presentation. If you could just share with us a comment, what are the most important projects or undertakings that you would see as from your point of view to develop in the future in the cooperation with the Polish counterparts? Thank you.
Yes. Joint research projects is one direction. Exchange of faculty members is another idea. and also exchange of students, either through Erasmus or through other possibilities, is something that we would like to support. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dean. I would like to invite the President of the Technical Chamber of Greece, Mr. Stasinos, and the Vice President of the Polish Federation of Engineering Associations to sign, Mr. Kamil Wojcik, to sign the cooperation agreement. It was a very concrete confirmation and consolidation of the cooperation which the Dean of Civil Engineering mentioned. We are following the program, and I have now the honor to invite Professor Karadimas, who is the Deputy Dean of the School of Architecture of the National Technical University of Athens.
Of the School of Architecture of the National Technical University of Athens. The National Technical University of Athens, as you have already heard, it's the oldest institution in Greece. It was established in 1837. The School of Architecture was established in 1917 as an evolution of an old arts and crafts school that was existed in Athens before. We are the only school that is still situated in the oldest part of in the historic buildings of the university. These are the original drawings that were made at the time that the university was erected, and this was the general view of the area where the historic buildings of the National Technical University were at the time that the university was established. This drawing is from 1859, I think. The School of Architecture, as I told you, is a long-established school. We have here indications and photographs of the whole thing as it started in the early 20th century, and photographs of the building as it was at that time. Now we are operating in the historic part of the university. We compose of 4 departments. Department 1 is of architectural design. The Department 2 is urban and regional planning. Every department, as you see, has a numerous number of laboratories. The Department 3, which is architectural language communication and design, and Department 4, which is architectural technology. We have many other laboratories all over the school, and we are very proud of our fabrication and industrial design lab and our modeling lab, which is considered to be maybe the best all over the Balkan era. We are doing the Balkan area. We are doing also postgraduate studies that are either a part of our school or they are part of other, or they compose together with other schools as well. And we are also having PhD studies. You see here photographs of, the old buildings of the university as they were renovated, and it's actually the main place where we are operating. We are operating in the old school that was designed into the modern, parts of the university that were erected afterwards. The work that's taking place in our university is both theoretical and laboratory work. The students are usually working in the school. You see photographs of how the whole thing is, and photographs of there are places where they are talking. The professor is talking to the students, or where lectures are taking place, or our laboratories. This is a photograph of the refectory of the university, and these are photographs of our library. We have an extensive Erasmus program. We have more than 100 students of Erasmus all over our courses. So there are many cases where we are having bilingual projects and bilingual lectures as well, and bilingual courses, because we have so many students Erasmus that we are forced to give all lectures in the 2 languages, English and Greek. The National Technical University of Athens, the School of Architecture, is one of the 7 schools of architecture that are all over Greece. We are offering an integrated master's program, which is a 5-year course, and also our program is associated with engineering. And it's not only the fact that we have a department that has to do with architectural technology, but it's the fact actually that our degree is an architectural engineering degree, meaning that we are covering certain aspects of engineering design, not actually engineering calculations, but the way design actually is participating in this. We have a total number of 1,800 students, and we are 66 faculty members. Actually, once before, the whole thing, before the crisis, we were 120,000 members. Now we are only 66, but we are still operating in a very, very good situation and a very good standard. Thank you for your attendance.
I have the honor to invite Professor Charalambos Ioannidis, the Dean of the School of Rural and Surveying Engineering of National Technical University of Athens.
Okay. Your Excellency, Madam President, thank you for your invitation. My name is Harald Bosianidis. I'm the Dean of the School of Rural and Surveying Engineering, NTUA of Athens. And I will briefly present the fields of activity of our school, and I will point out the topics of possible educational exchange and research cooperation among the technical universities of both countries, Greece and Poland, in the next 5 minutes. Our school, the School of Rural and Surveying Engineering, was founded in 1917, and we have developed in international excellence in geospatial technology and geoinformatics. Our main field of activity include Earth observation and measurement, development and spatial planning, cadastral and land management, environmental monitoring and management, planning and management of infrastructure projects. We're based in Geographus campus, and we have also Dionysos Satellite Observatory in Attica region, and an interdisciplinary center for mountain research in northern Greece, in Metsovo village. Our school is structured in 3 departments: the Department of Surveying Engineering, the Department of Geography and Regional Planning, and the Department of Infrastructure Works and Rural Development. The Department of Surveying Engineering consists of the Laboratory of Higher Geodesy, of General Geodesy, Remote Sensing, Photogrammetry, Cartography, Cadastral and Land Management, and also the Dionysos Satellite Observatory. The Department of Geography and Regional Planning has 2 laboratories, the Laboratory of Geography and Spatial Analysis and the Laboratory of Physical Geography and Environmental Impact. And the main topics of these laboratories are in regional planning and development, in urban planning, and environmental planning and impact assessment, and in spatial analysis and geographical information systems. The Department of Infrastructure Works and Rural Development has 3 laboratories: the Laboratory of Structural Mechanics, the Laboratory of Reclamation Works and Water Resources Management, and the Laboratory of Transportation Engineering. Also, our school has the Geoinformatics Center, the Metrology Center, and also the Center of Assessment of Natural Hazards and Proactive Planning. Our school accepts 120 students per year for an integrated master program. We also provide 2 interdisciplinary postgraduate programs, one in geoinformatics and one in environmental development. We accept in total about 80 new students per year for these courses, for these 2 courses. And also we have individual PhD students and postgraduate researchers. Our personnel consists of 40 academic professors and 70 laboratory and administrative staff. The members of our school have developed global partnerships with top universities, research institutes, international organizations, and international professional associations, such as the International Federation of Surveyors, the United Nations Economic Committee of Europe, the Council of European Geodetic Surveyors, the ISPRS, ING, SIPA, and others. Finally, I want to mention our educational exchange agreement with the AGH University of Science and Technology in Krakow, Poland. And during the last 5 years, 10 of our students have been at this university using the Erasmus Plus program. And of course, we are open for educational exchange and research cooperation in any of the above mentioned topics of interest of our school. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. This looks very interesting, and thank you very much for the information that you already have cooperation with the very well-known Akademia Górniczo-Hutnicza. We're looking for the English English name of the school. So I'm very happy to hear that you already have the cooperation. Hoping that we can have more in the future. Thank you very much. Now it is my great pleasure to invite Madam Julia Boyko, representing Lublin University of Technology, to present the school and the potential for cooperation. Thank you.
My name is Julia Boyko. I'm representing, maybe I will sit. I'm representing Lublin University of Technology. I'm working at the Office of International Education, and I'm responsible for writing international educational projects such as Erasmus Plus projects, Key Action 107, for example, strategic partnerships and capacity building. And I would like to present you our institution. So Lublin is located in the eastern part of Poland, near to the border with Ukraine and Belarus. And we have around 340,000 of inhabitants. We have a lot of public universities, also private, but we have 5 public universities at our city. Here at the next slide, you could see our city. He has 700 years old. And Lublin University of Technology was established in 1953. And it was an evening engineering school. And in 1977, it became of Higher School of Engineering and later transformed into Lublin University of Technology as we know it now. We have 6 faculties. Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, Civil Engineering and Architecture, Environmental Engineering, Fundamentals of Technology, and Faculty of Management. So we are typically technical university plus a Faculty of Management. At the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, we present in the next fields of education, like biomedical engineering, materials engineering, production engineering, mechanics and machine design, mechatronics, transport, and management and production engineering. It's the biggest faculty at our university, and in 2017, the Ministry of Science and Higher Education considered that our Faculty of Mechanical Engineering is the best in the country in the scientific and creative achievements. So we have a lot of, we have a highest category. Our faculty has a category A. And at the Mechanical Engineering faculty, we have also a lot of Erasmus Plus students. From European Union countries and also from non-European Union, for example, from Latin America, from Asia, from Eastern Partnership, of course, from European Union. We have also students from Greece. This year we have 5 students, but last year we had 20 students. So the numbers, we have students, and the numbers are like very different each year. The next faculty is electrical engineering and computer science. Fields of education are electrical engineering, computer science, biomedical engineering, and mechatronics. And we also have category A, given by the Committee for the Evaluation of Scientific Units. The next faculty is Faculty of Civil Engineering and Architecture, and we are presenting architecture and civil engineering. Also it's category A. Faculty of Environmental Engineering, we have environmental engineering and renewable energy engineering. The next faculty is Fundamentals of Technology. It's a small faculty, but still we have mathematics there, security engineering, and technical and science education. And this faculty and the next one, management, has category B. Faculty of Management, fields of education that we are presenting are finance and accounting, marketing and marketing communication, management, and management of production engineering. We also have full degree studies taught in English at our university at 3 faculties, Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, at the Faculty of Management, and Faculty of Civil Engineering and Architecture. And here you could see the prices for these studies and the programs that we have. We have some courses in English mostly, but at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science also in Russian language. We have a lot of investments at our university by operational program development of Eastern Poland. So we renovated Center for Innovation and Advanced Technologies, Central Implementation Laboratory, which has a lot of high-equipped laboratories in every faculty, Eastern Innovative Center of Architecture, and also modernization of Faculty of Civil Engineering and Architecture. Also in 2014, we built Electronics, Automatics, and ICT Center at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. It's left side at the photo. It's a new part of this faculty, and also we have new sports center. And about international cooperation, we have a lot of agreements, more than 160 from all over the world, in Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Northern Europe, a lot of countries. And we have a lot of Erasmus Plus agreements also. I'm writing Key Action 107 projects with non-European Union countries. And in our projects, for now, we have 20 countries and more than 50 universities in different countries. And of course, we have a lot of Erasmus Plus students, mostly from Turkey, if you are talking about European Union, but also from another countries, from Spain, from Portugal, from Slovak Republic, Czech Republic, and so on. Yeah, it's also international cooperation, but mostly scientific. We have Horizon 2020, NEVEX, MOVOM, Smart Value, and other programs, research programs at our university. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. I have the honor to invite the rector of the Technical University of Crete, Professor Evangelos Diamandopoulos. There are here the 2 deputy rectors as well, Professor Zervakis and Professor Lagoudakis. We welcome them.
Good afternoon, everybody. We're very happy to be here with you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Madam Ambassador, Professor Moropoulou. I'm going to give you a very short presentation of the Technical University of Crete. This is, as the title says it all, we're located on the island of Crete. And you can have here a view of the campus on the northwestern part of Crete, just outside the city of Chania. This is the second and newest, obviously, technical university established 40 years ago, and first accepted students and the first professor came in 1984. We are at the moment 5 engineering schools, and we run 5 undergraduate programs and 13 plus graduate programs. Currently, there are about 6,000 students who are registered, and about 660 postgraduate master's students, and about 260 PhD students. 120 faculty members, more or less, of between 20 and 25 professors of all ranks per department, approximately 100 laboratory staff, and 120 administrative staff. We're a rather small university. And the 5 schools is the School of Production Engineering and Management, of Mineral Resources Engineering, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Environmental Engineering, and Architectural Engineering. And we offer a 5-year integrated master degrees, along with Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy degrees. I'm just gonna show you the building infrastructure that we have. Here is the School of Production Engineering and Management, School of Mineral Resources Engineering, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Environmental Engineering, and the School of Architecture. And there's a new building being built for architectural engineering right now. We operate 3, as I said, we have 13 master's programs, and we also operate 3 international graduate programs, which are in English, offered to all over the world. We have international students. One is the Petroleum Engineering. The second one is Master in Technology and Innovation Management. And the third one is a Master in Advanced Clay Science. Regarding cooperation with Polish universities, we have signed a Memorandum of Understanding with AGH, if I understood correctly the way it's been pronounced, the University of Science and Technology. We signed this agreement last fall, and now we're in the process of trying to materialize this agreement with further cooperation. And we agreed to establish direct relationship aimed to initiate, develop the cooperation in order to jointly pursue regional and applied research of mutual interest. These are copied from the agreement. Cooperate in improving teaching programs and organization of the teaching process. We have several Erasmus agreements with Polish universities. You can see here. I won't even make an attempt to read some of these, but you can see from there. And also I have to say that a lot of professors have cooperated with Polish colleagues in the framework of EU research projects. And also some of the professors also have participated for the evaluation of research proposals, which we've been asked by the Polish Research Agency to help them with evaluation of project proposals. This is also from our university. This is a number of startup companies that our students have set them up, and these are the most successful ones. From the external evaluation report a couple of years ago, the Technical University of Crete received the highest possible rank, worthy of merit, and it was awarded to us by the, as I said, the external evaluation report, professors from international universities through the Hellenic Quality Assurance and Accreditation Agency. Thank you for your attention. This is, a short presentation of our achievements.
Thank you very much. It's great that Crete is here because Technical University of Crete, along with National Technical University of Athens, are the two pillars, the two autonomous universities only focusing on engineering. Thank you very much. I have the honor to invite the Deputy Rector of the University of Aegean, Professor Haralambos-Kianis. Recently, we had an agreement for entering the engineers which are dealing with financial engineering to enter the Technical Chamber of Greece, along with the NTUA Applied Maths and Physics, which are graduated as engineers as well.
Good evening, Your Excellency. Thank you, Professor Moropoulou, for the invitation, and the Technical Chamber of Greece for the invitation on this very interesting collaborative day. As very well introduced, we are coming from the University of the Aegean, where we are developing the School of Engineering. Now, for the people that you don't know, University of the Aegean is spread along the islands of the Aegean Sea. Actually, we have departments in Limnos, Lesbos, Chios, Samos, Rhodes, and Cyclades, Syros. In total, we are under 18,000 undergraduate students, around 620 PhD students, 300 faculty members. We run over 90 specific programs, and we have around 300 administrative personnel. This is located in 6 different schools. One of the schools is the engineering school. We run 18 undergraduate programs, 45 graduate programs, and we develop around 90 teaching and research labs. Specifically, the School of Engineering now is established on September of 2017. Actually, the 3 departments that you see below, the Information and Communication Systems Engineering Department, the Product and Systems and Design Engineering Department, newly introduced in the Technical Chamber, and the Financial and Management Engineering Department, the financial is introduced, and the Product and Systems, we are anticipating to have it with it soon. They ran around 20 years in different schools, but now, since 2017, they found their home, let's say, in the School of Engineering. So one of the departments is located in Samos Island, the other is in Syros Island, and the third is in Chios Island. So it's a dispersed, let's say, School of Engineering that we run, developing the sort of long-distance education and administration that we run in the University of the Aegean. Now, the Department of Information and Communication Systems Engineering runs on the design, development, and management of information and communication systems. It develops postgraduate courses on information and communication systems security, on the Internet of Things,
on electronic governance, on digital innovation and entrepreneurship, and we also run a conversion course on information and communication systems. The product and systems design engineering focuses on industrial and digital products design and development, and runs a postgraduate course on integrated product design and innovation. Thirdly, the financial and management engineering focuses on financial engineering and management engineering. And the postgraduate courses that runs is on economics and management for engineers, financial and management engineering by research. Now, the research collaboration spans along the different EU initiatives, mainly H2020 and Erasmus Plus, Marie Curie, and relevant programs. The areas, obviously, is the areas of the departments of the school: information technology, telecommunications, networking, design, sciences, and finance engineering. Exchanges, we run a lot of exchange programs based on the EU mobility programs and Erasmus Plus, as well the Marie Curie initial training, networking, and all these initiatives within the European Union. International courses, all of our graduate courses run also in English language, but we are very much interested in running summer schools. We are very active in that. Among the 3 departments, we run around 10 to 12 summer schools each year. If you are welcome to contact any of the particular departments or the school itself in these locations. So this is my short presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Who wouldn't dream to study in the Aegean or in Crete? I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity. It is my great pleasure to invite Professor Mirosław Dyrka, the Vice Dean of Faculty of Chemistry of the Rzeszów University of Technology.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. And I thought I have no presentation here now. Let me tell briefly about our university. I represent the Faculty of Chemistry of Rzeszów University of Technology. And we are providing English courses in biotechnology, chemical and processing engineering, and civil engineering, electrical engineering, management, mathematics, and mechatronics. And we are very open to develop new contacts and boost our cooperation also in terms of research. As to our Faculty of Chemistry, we have departments divided into 3 main parts. The chemical engineering, they are using mainly modeling and some purification of proteins that are good in this. Also, we are very well recognized in polymer science. We have very good cooperation with regional companies. And so we are such a center in this field. And this said, is our new field is biotechnology that we are developing. Our faculty is have this year, last year has had this 15th anniversary. So it's my pleasure to invite you to cooperate with us in terms of scientific and educational exchange. Thank you very much.
From the same university, we have from the international exchange specialist, Ian Ryback, but she was covered from the Vice Dean. So I have the honor to invite the Dean of the School of Chemical Engineering at the National Technical University of Athens, Professor Kostis Magoulas.
Dear Ambassador of the Republic of Poland, dear President of the General Assembly of the Technical Chamber of Greece, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad today because I have the opportunity to address to such a distinguished audience and to present the School of Chemical Engineering of the National Technical University of Athens. Due to the limited time I have according to the program, I will just give you an overview of our activities. With a history of 100 years, our school provides a high-quality education in chemical engineering. Our graduates staff the Greek and recently the European and world industry and economy due to the great mobility and the wide range of their scientific background. They have helped to the development of the Greek industry for many decades in a wide range of sectors: energy and oil, plastics, foods, pharmaceuticals, cement, and many others. The scope of our school is the education of engineers so that they obtain knowledge, skills, and capabilities to apply the principles of the basic science along with those of technical, economic, and social sciences in order to design and develop the processes of matter transformation and the chemical and biochemical plants where the matter is subjected to treatments under the optimal conditions, optimal from any point of view, technical, economic, environmental, and social. The educational, scientific, and research activity of our school are covered by the operation of 4 departments, those of chemical sciences, process analysis and plant design, material science and engineering, and science, synthesis and development of industrial processes. Our academic staff consists of 56 professors and 60 members of laboratory staff. We have more than 1,200 undergraduate students and more than 2,000 active PhD students. The undergraduate curriculum lasts 10 semesters and consists of 40 core obligatory courses, 5 elective courses over a pool of 31 divided in 8 directional streams, 3 elective courses from a pool of 15 courses in technical or social sciences, and 4 courses in English or French language and terminology. We have 18 educational and research labs and even more research units. The curriculum also includes the completion of a diploma thesis and finally leads to the diploma degree of chemical engineering, which is equivalent to a master's degree. The school also coordinates 2 interdisciplinary postgraduate courses and takes part in other 8. All of them, after 2 years course, lead to a postgraduate degree of specialization. In addition, several doctoral theses are completed every year in our school. Apart from the educational functions, emphasis is given on the scientific and applied research on topics related to chemical engineering, as well as on consultancy to the public and private sectors. Novel research results are mainly focused in the areas of process engineering, biotechnology, nanotechnology, energy, materials, environment, and food engineering. We are one of the most active schools in the National Technical University in attracting research funds. Open to the challenge of the present and the futures, our school has developed a variety of collaborations with universities and institutes in Europe and all over the world. In the framework of Erasmus Plus program, our school has a large number of interinstitutional agreements covering 73 universities from 24 countries. Besides this, a number of MOUs have been undersigned between NTUA and foreign universities concerning primarily to joint supervision of PhD theses. Dear colleagues of the Polish universities and associations, looking forward to further collaboration of our school with your universities in education or research programs. I'm at your disposal for any further information about our school. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Dean. I have the honor to invite the Dean of the School of Applied Mathematics and Physics, Mathematical and Physical Science, Professor Stavros Kourkoulis. The graduates of this school were recently entering the Technical Chamber of Greece as engineers.
Engineers, although our school belongs to the National Technical University of Athens, which is supposed to educate engineers. Fortunately enough, a few weeks ago, with the assistance and activities of Professor Moropoulou, the Technical Chamber of Greece accepted also our students as members, and from now on, we are no more a singularity. In fact, our school is the youngest school of the National Technical University of Athens. It was founded exactly 20 years ago. We are babies compared to other schools like the one just presented by my colleague Professor Magoulas or the Civil Engineering Department. So our school was founded in an attempt to become an interface between the basic sciences like mathematics, physics, mechanics, and humanities, and the field of technology and industrial application of the results that are obtained by the research in the above-mentioned basic sciences. So, my school has an undergraduate program which is no more undergraduate because recently it is equivalent to a master's degree. So through two different branches, that of applied mathematics and applied physics, after 10 semesters of studies, our students obtain the diploma, which is equivalent to master's degree. My school is divided into 4 departments, the Department of Mathematics, the Department of Physics, the Department of Mechanics, and the Department of Humanities, which is for which we are very proud because it is something that offers to our students the opportunity to broaden their field of study somehow further compared to the traditional courses offered by engineering schools. So the objectives of the program on the base of our mission is to offer to our students the opportunity to fulfill an interdisciplinary role, to be in the position to analyze and design applications, and of course, to be in the position to reorient their career. We believe that we offer to our students a very strong background in the basic sciences. We confront mathematics as a complete and self-consistent language, the language of quantitative description of the nature, and physics as the tool that permits modeling of the nature by means of mathematics and, of course, by means of modeling and computers. So we offer to our students the background that permits them to study systems the very general meaning of systems. They can determine the basic characteristics of a system, variables and parameters. They can model the correlation between the variables, and finally, they can obtain solutions concerning the description of the behavior of the system and the prediction of the behavior of the system in the future. Our students have to attend 56 courses. 26 of them are for both branches, mathematics and physics, and 30 are for either for the applied mathematics branch or for the applied physics branch. There are common characteristics for both branches. All students attend the courses on algorithms, modeling, simulation, courses on philosophy, epistemology, law, science, and finance, and also they have to work on their diploma thesis at the 10th semester, which is in fact of a nominal duration of 1 semester, but in practice it's much longer, and usually it leads to results that are published to international journals. Our motto, as I could say, is that our students should think as physicists, calculate as mathematicians, act as engineers, without forgetting that human is the measure of everything, as Protagoras said. So I would like to avoid mentioning what is studied in each division. There is a very long presentation I prepared. I didn't know that I have only 5 times, but we can disseminate the presentation about the various divisions and the postgraduate programs offered by our school. We organize 6 interdisciplinary postgraduate courses, and we also attract high-quality research projects. We are very proud, although we are very young compared to other schools of our university. Unfortunately, we have no official collaboration with Polish institutions, although personally collaborate very good with the Polish Academy of Science, the Institute of Applied Mechanics, Professor Kowalewski, Professor Kravchuk, and so on. But officially, there is not as yet a collaboration. I believe that this forum will be a chance for our students to enhance the collaboration either in science or exchange of students, whatever, with Polish institutions. Thank you very much.
Now we move to the naval engineering. May I invite Madam Paulina Przybysz, representing Polish Naval Academy in Gdynia. And already, I think, having good prospects for establishing cooperation with the counterparts here in Greece.
Yeah.
We'll come back
Till you find and are you ready? Okay, till you upload, yes, till you upload it, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the School of Naval Engineering, Naval and Mechanical Engineering of the National Technical University of Athens, Professor Gregory Grigoropoulos.
Your Excellency Ambassador, dear friend Tonya, it's a pleasure for me to address this audience. We are one of the few in general schools of naval architecture and marine engineering in Europe. We claim that we are one of the most advanced schools in Europe and all over the world. We have a lot of graduates that are now professors in various universities in Europe and the States. And I have a short description. The school has been established 50 years ago in National Technical University of Athens, and it was it became now an independent school. With an independent school, independent department and school, consisting of 4 divisions: division for ship design and maritime transport, division for ship and marine hydrodynamics, for marine engineering and marine structure. This means that we cover all aspects of naval architecture and marine engineering. We have research. We are very active in research, and we have one of the highest rates for papers published per academic person, academic member. And we have papers and research in all these areas, which I think we are going to have proceedings of this conference. The faculty staff is personnel is 26 professors, another 7 tutors. We have some technicians and 88 PhD candidates, and students about 700. The graduates since 1975 are about 2,000. The postgraduates 270, and PhD graduates about 90. We also offer postgraduate studies in coordinate an interdisciplinary Master of Science program in Marine and Ocean Technology and Science. And we participate in other 10 postgraduate programs, mainly in NTUA. We have 7 labs. 3 of them are heavy-duty labs. They are of industrial size. One of them is the Laboratory for Ship and Marine Hydrodynamics, where I'm a member, and which has some cooperation in the past with the CTO in Poland. I have been 2 or 3 times in Task, once in Szczecin, the Naval the Academy, and recently Czesov, 2 years ago. Czesov, yeah. The other 2 laboratories, also marine engineering and shipbuilding technology, these 3 laboratories are heavy-duty also labs. We have some pictures of them. Now, regarding the profession of naval architect and marine engineer, most of our candidates, most of our graduates are employed in shipping industry. You know that shipping is one of the major activities in Greece. We are the first maritime country, 20% of the total worldwide fleet. And
Most of them, of our graduates, are employed there, so we don't have problems with employment, at least up to now. This is a short presentation. We are open to any cooperation with Polish universities or research institutes such as CTO. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the presentation uploaded?
Okay. The next one.
Okay, so we will move on to the Gdańsk University of Technology. I would kindly ask Madam Maria Dorfer. Did I pronounce it correctly? It's not. Professor Agata Kotbasik. Is at the university. So it's my honor to introduce Professor Agata Kotbasik from the Gdańsk University of Technology, who will be presenting this school from Poland.
Okay, yeah. Kalispera, Madam President, Madam, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Agata Kotbasik. Although I'm employed by the Faculty of Chemistry as a Vice Dean responsible for the research, for the moment I represent Gdańsk University of Technology. Since I think after all this presentation you are a little bit tired, so I would like to finish my presentation in 5 minutes. And first of all, I would like to take you for the short flight to Gdańsk. Therefore, I have a short film showing the university. Let me show you. Here.
Beautiful architecture, fascinating history, and amazing location make Gdańsk a unique city. In the European Best Destinations 2017 competition, it was ranked on the
If not, I can say something. Okay. But we're speaker.
Beautiful architecture, fascinating history, and amazing location make Gdańsk a unique city. In the European Best Destinations 2017 competition,
I can say Gdańsk is situated on the north part of Poland, and we have 9 different faculties. And whatever you see, it is this is prepared by people who are working at university, at Gdańsk University, which has the close connection with the country and with the Europe and the entire world.
We carry out interdisciplinary projects which influence the development of modern technologies and
Can I put this on? Yeah, I can put on.
Beautiful architecture, fascinating history, and amazing location make Gdańsk a unique city. In the European Best Destinations 2017 competition, it was ranked on the 3rd place and declared one of the most attractive cities on the continent. Gdańsk University of Technology is situated close to the very heart of the city. Our scientists and graduates constantly participate in the life and development of the region. They are involved in flagship metropolitan investments. We carry out interdisciplinary projects which influence the development of modern technologies and improve life quality of the society. Research is often conducted in partnership with international consortia. A team of 4 scientists participates in an international project related to finding new methods of discovering superconductors. New electronic material, phosphorine, is analyzed to find out how does it react with organic materials. Gdańsk can become an important European center of implantology. In cooperation with business partners, we work on new dental and orthopedic implant prototypes, which are supposed to bond with living tissue as fast as possible and be industrially produced. GUT for many years has been engaging in projects concerning national safety and defense. These include anti-naval mine systems. The research conducted at GUT is concerned with creating an anti-terrorist shield, which is going to prevent explosive charges from being remotely detonated thanks to an electromagnetic curtain. We carry out research and implement solutions related to electrochemistry and corrosion for chemical and heating industrial plants. Thanks to our scientists, a generic drug for osteoporosis called Ostemax 70 Comfort has been produced for over 10 years. More potential medicines, including ones which could treat cancer, are in development at the university. Chemists cooperate with business stakeholders to analyze the environment, working on projects related to odor nuisance in urban agglomerations as well as healthy, functional food. Outstanding inventions in the IT sector include a biometric identity verification and authentication system for banks, as well as CI, a device used to diagnose and in treatment of patients in coma and vegetative state. The Immersive 3D Visualization Lab allows the creation of any virtual reality, providing applications which can, for example, support the treatment of fear of heights. 3-Star, an integrated traffic management system used in Gdańsk, Gdynia and Sopot, was created at GUT. It manages 160 crossroads with traffic lights and a few hundred public transport vehicles. For decades, we've been providing personnel for the maritime industry. Our students, future constructors, can test all ship models in a very modern ship model base. The first independent student parliament in Poland was formed at GUT 60 years ago, becoming a school of democratic thinking for students in the whole country. We own a modern sports center, and for years our students have been succeeding in the Polish University Championships. The greatest successes have been achieved by the sailing team, national university champions, and the vice champions from our sport aerobics section. The legendary students' cabaret Bim Bom, starring famous actors Zbyszek Cybulski and Bogumił Kobiela, was created at GUT. The Gdańsk University of Technology Choir has been giving concerts for the last 50 years. Drawing on the tradition of great citizens of Gdańsk, including the famous astronomer Johannes Hevelius, we create new courses and fields of study, such as space and satellite technologies. They are introduced in close cooperation with business stakeholders.
Come back to the presentation. Okay. So as you could see, we are in fact quite good place for the cooperation since we can communicate very easy, and because I think there is no border between the science, I really believe that we will have that cooperation in the future. As long as university is taking into account you have different ranks, so we are usually on the top of the list of the different ranks, including also postdoctoral studies, which are one of the best one at our country. We have 9 different faculties, like architecture, C like chemistry, civil and environmental engineering. We have E like electrical and control engineering, electronics, telecommunications, and informatics. We have also management and economics. We have mechanical engineering and Faculty of Ocean Engineering and Ship Technology. The entire university employs 1,200 people together with scientists and administration, and we teach something like 15 to up to 17,000 students totally. These students, they are from Poland and also from abroad. However, as you see, countries with which we have cooperation, here you cannot find the Greece. So I strongly believe that during next presentation, wherever I am, I will include Greece as well, and we will have cooperation with students exchange and scientific cooperation. Of course, we are prepared for that because we have different, we follow different international standards and education and research certificates, just to mention CESAR or European Harris Excellence in Research. We have also 3 different accreditations, so we can have the cooperation and very high quality. We can cooperate in all different areas, as you see. So hopefully we will have that cooperation. We teach students at different levels: at bachelor level, at master level, and PhD. And each of our 9 faculties has at least 3 different directions of the studies. And at each faculty we have English courses. We teach in English together with PhD courses. All PhD students, they follow their lessons in English. So I think it is very easy way for the extent. Thank you very much. Because this is nearly the end, except the presentation of my colleague, I would like to introduce you sweets which were prepared at Faculty of Chemistry I represent. These are the only type of the sweets you can eat, and more sweets you eat, better you feel and your healthy is better. Because what we developed the way of the extracting of bioactive compounds which are in fruits or superfruits, and we extract them and we implemented them inside these chocolates. So these are in fact chocolates which can act as a medicament. So I will put the box close to the place where you will have something to eat and taste yourself. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. And we need the secret of their production. We need the formula.
So I can give you
we need it, absolutely.
So I think it is time to invite Madam Paulina Przybysz. Today, yes, from the Polish Naval Academy in Gdynia. I apologize, we had a little bit of hiccups with the presentation. Thank you.
So first of all, I would like to apologize you for the inconvenience with the presentation. Probably it stressed me more than you, but once again, I'm so sorry. So Polish Naval Academy is on duty since 1922. Our motto is Amor Patriae Suprema Lex, which means that love of the homeland is our right. We are situated in Gdynia, so we are the neighbors with the Gdańsk Technology University. Here is the picture of our city and a port in Gdynia. So our school is almost 100 years old, with a tradition that we are proud, very proud. Here you can see the pictures of our university in 1925, and our university at present. Also, like I said, we are very proud of the tradition, but also we want to continue and we want to develop our academy. So here you can see the library building, which we built 5 or 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So because of very special, our academy is very special because it's under supervisor of the Ministry of Defense. So I would like to present you a few of the tasks carried out by Polish Naval Academy. The most important is the Navy officers education, cadets, and also civilian education. We have also qualification courses for military personnel, research and development projects, and also other tasks set by Ministry of Defense. So we have 4 faculties, 2 technical faculties and 2 faculties connected to humanities sciences. So Faculty of Command and Naval Operation is a humanities science faculty. We have such a fields like national security, maritime security, homeland security. The second one is navigation and naval weapons. And over there we have 2 navigation and information technology. The third one is mechanical and electrical engineering. We have the mechanical engineering, automatics and robotics and mechatronics. And the last one is Faculty of Humanities and Social Science. We do have the pedagogy and international relations. And also we do have foreign military students from Qatar, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. In common, we have around 3,200 students. So here I would like to present you our didactic base, our equipment. We have 16 integrated navigation bridges with ARPA and ECDS functionality. We do have also navigation and maneuvering simulators for our students and for our guests. We do have radars, ARPA, ECDES, and WICDES, 8 posts of them. We do have undersea warfare simulators. And also we do offer maritime practical training. Here you have some pictures from the trainings of our students. And also we do have other simulators like laboratory of the ship's power and electric plants, engineering workshop equipped with 3 auxiliary engines, engineering workshop equipped with different auxiliary machinery, some simulator naval artillery, material tasting laboratory, and some other simulators like computer methods laboratory and so on. Also, we do have crisis management center simulator, which is also quite new. We do have cyberfish, hyperbaric chamber, and ship maneuver laboratory. Here I would like to present you our Erasmus Plus cooperation, which we are very proud of, and we would like to focus on that as well. We have a cooperation with several countries over the Europe, of course with Greece, and it's a very important direction for us. It is a favorite destination of our students. It is also my favorite destination. I was studying here in Greece a few years ago, and that was an amazing time for me. In Pantheon University. Yes, it was 3 or 4 years ago, so not so long time ago. We do have also other international cooperation, like with Sweden, with US, with Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, again US, Ukraine. Here we can see our cadets. More pictures. Here on the left is our rector commandant. And I would like to present you some statistics. We are trying to increase the number of mobilities in our academy. In the last 2 years, you can see that it was a huge, we increased a lot, also in students and also in staff mobility. We do offer also training center, like short courses, and we have a senior officers qualifications, CIMIC, we have a very good specialist about that. International humanitarian law, cybersecurity courses, project management, Prince2, ST, CW, Lifeguard, and soft skill trainings, basic military training, and more. We offer fields to cooperate, common modules implementation, like sea logistics, scientific projects, staff mobility, improving of the quality of education, and improving, of course, catalog and management, short and long-term mobilities, especially within Erasmus Plus program, and science publications. That one, no, sorry. Okay, here are more pictures with a conference. Also, with the future, we want to, we really want to develop, and actually we are building the very modern swimming pool. We are trying to modern our submarine bridge simulator and torpedo and sonar R&D. So I would like to thank you for your attention, and once again, sorry for the troubles, and Evharisto.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank as well Mrs. Monika Wysowska from Polish Naval Academy of Gdynia as Erasmus coordinator, and Professor Marek Konarzewski, Special Advisor to the Minister for Science and Technology, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who gave their floor to their colleagues. And we will end with Professor Markopoulos, who is representing the Dean of the School of Mechanical Engineering, Professor Nikos Marmaras, from the National Technical University of Athens. And the presentations will come to an end. We can start a small discussion and pass to the reception.
Your Excellency, dear President, dear distinguished colleagues and distinguished guests, my presentation is a surprise, so I will keep it short. Professor Marmaras asked me to come here as he could not be here. He is sending his regards, but he asked me to represent the School of Mechanical Engineering, as I have a long-standing cooperation with many colleagues from Poland. And I will skip the parts about the National Technical University because my distinguished colleagues already mentioned most of what is said in this presentation. However, I would like to make some comments on the mechanical engineering school. The school consists of, it's one of the 9 schools of the National Technical University of Athens, and consists of 6 sections: thermal engineering, industrial management and operational research, mechanical design and automatic control, nuclear engineering, fluids, and the best of all, manufacturing technology, mainly because I am a professor there. Manufacturing technology is actually one of the biggest sources of cooperation between Greece and Poland. We have, in the past years, as you can see, there is a lot of activity going on in the Technical University of Athens in mechanical engineering, but we have cooperated in the past with success in topics like Industry 4, which is a very hot topic in modern industry, advanced manufacturing, and of course, advanced materials like composite materials. We have found a very good ground for cooperation in Polish universities because they already have an advanced technology over these topics. I am proud to say that our school is very active in Erasmus program too. Our School of Mechanical Engineering offers about 30 lessons in English language. We have active 4 inter-institutional partnerships with Poland, in total of 60 that we have in our university, in our school. Polytechnic of Warsaw, the Agiecha University of Science and Technology, Rzeszów University of Technology, and the Silesian University of Technology. I am also proud to say that last year we had students from all these universities, actually more than one. So it was like 10 students from Poland studying in the School of Mechanical Engineering. But we are building our collaborations with Rzeszów University, as I said, Krakow University of Technology, Opole University of Technology, and Poznan University of Technology. You can see myself there in Janczut Castle near Rzeszów. It's a fantastic place. I recommend that you visit. What we think about the future is that we can bring the two countries closer. And don't mean change the borders, of course, but what I mean is that we must strengthen, for example, our Erasmus ties. In the past, it was a problem for the language for foreign students, but we have made some very important steps towards this. What I would like to see more in Erasmus is that we can exchange students that can have their graduation thesis in the 5th year, I mean. We collaborate in research already, as I told you, with the universities in Poland, but my opinion is that there is a very interesting opportunity of twinnings between Greek universities and Polish universities, and this we should take advantage, not only as a mechanical engineering, but in general as a university. So it's my proposal. And I think that Madam President here can help us about bilateral agreements. It's a governmental, actually, initiative, so we can have some cooperation there. And of course, under the new MOUs that will be signed, have the opportunity to submit common research proposals. Of course, there is no limit in what we can do with our cooperation. So, me, myself, personally, but the School of Mechanical Engineering, we are always open to have new collaborations with colleagues from Poland. We enjoy this this collaboration. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Professor Markopoulos. I'm really sorry that when the Dean, Professor Marmaras, contacted us, it was printed, the program. However, I am very glad you were here and for your productive intervention. So we are now to close the workshop and go to the reception to discuss on personal level and exchange future cooperation, I would suggest. So if the deputy rectors from the Technical University of Crete would like to say something. Michalis? No, it's okay. So, yes. Michalis Zervakis, professor at TAC and deputy rector, and a very good friend. Thank you for coming, Michalis.
Distinguished Madam Ambassador, Professor, thank you very much for this opportunity to see the collaboration between Greece and Poland growing up. I have personal experience with the capabilities and the level of academic excellence in the Polish universities. I have collaborated with at least 3 colleagues in building up common international conferences, IEEE conferences, especially around the areas of electrical engineering and biomedical engineering. And I would say that a lot of young students of ours are already employed in Poland. I think the human resources is a big capital that we need to invest on. And these are the ambassadors that represent the work that is being done here in Greece and also in Poland. In terms of academics, I think Greece produces high quality, high level personnel. In terms of employment, Poland is giving more opportunities in technical aspects right now. We need, I think, to build the collaboration on both sides, on both the academics and the industrial. In other words, to move this let's say, possibilities of employment back to Greece and make innovation something that could link the two countries, not only in academics, but also in industrial and, let's say, economic values. And for this, I am very glad that you initiated this event, and Professor Moropoulou that implemented that, and thank you very much for that.
Thank you all for coming. I think now we have a cooperation agreement in our hands between the Technical Chamber of Greece and the Polish Association of Engineers. And we might act as catalysts to MOUs between technical universities of Greece and Poland. We thank you very much, Your Excellency, for all the idea and the work. And we will close with her.
Madam Professor, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to thank you very much for the very interesting presentations, which convinced me even more that there are many convergences between our universities and institutions, and that is a good field for building a cooperation for the future. It would be fantastic if when next time when we meet, we can talk about what already has been put on the table and how we have implemented the ideas that were presented during the presentation. So once again, my great thanks for your help and support and organizing this meeting, and for your participation. It is very important for us. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you to the Directorate of Public and International Affairs of the Technical Chamber of Greece and to the personnel of the Embassy. Thank you very much.